Sandy, welcome to Easy Cooking. So today's recipe is going to be another Mexican dish. I'm going to be showing you how to make flautas. I'm going to be making 4 different fillings for my flautas. I'm going to be making chicken, chorizo and beans, cheesy potatoes, and poblano peppers. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but I promise everything is super easy to make. The preparation time for the food is going to be about 30 minutes. Then we have to make the flautas, which will take about 10 minutes. And then we have to fry them, which will also take about 10 minutes. So the preparation time from start to finish is going to be about 50 minutes to an hour. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let's get started.
Let's go through the ingredients. We need corn tortillas and vegetable oil for frying, about 2 cups. Or if you prefer, you can use cooking spray for baking the flautas instead of frying them. I'm also going to be using toothpicks to secure the flautas in place. For the chicken filling, we need 2 chicken breasts, 1 garlic clove, 1 bay leaf, and salt to taste. For the beans and chorizo filling, we need 1 can of pinto beans, 4 to 5 tablespoons of chorizo, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, a splash of vegetable oil, and salt to taste. For the poblano pepper filling, we need 2 poblano peppers, a quarter of a cup of chopped tomatoes, a quarter of a cup of chopped onions, half a cup of shredded cheese, 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon seasoning, salt and ground black pepper to taste, plus half a tablespoon of vegetable oil. For the cheesy potato filling, we need 2 cups of water, 1 bag of mashed potatoes, and half a cup of shredded cheese. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the poblano peppers because they will take the longest. In a very hot pan or griddle, roast the poblano peppers on all sides for about 2 or 3 minutes on each side or until the skin starts to blister. Once they are done, place them in a plastic bag and let them hang in there for about 10 to 15 minutes or until they are cool enough to handle. After 10 minutes or so, peel them off. The skin should be really easy to remove, but if you have any trouble at all, feel free to rinse them under some cold water to loosen up the skin. Peel them off, then remove the stems and also remove some of the seeds. Then cut them into thin strips. On a skillet on medium heat, add half a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Add the onions and the tomatoes. Cook for about 2 minutes or until the onions become soft. Then add in the poblano peppers. Give it a stir and season with half a teaspoon of chicken bouillon seasoning, a pinch of black pepper, stir together again and cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. Turn off the heat and add in the cheese and set aside for a minute. To make the chicken filling, bring about 3 cups of water to a boil. Add in some salt, also add in the garlic clove and the bay leaf. Cook the chicken for about 15 minutes or until the chicken is cooked all the way through. Drain the chicken and set it aside to cool. Once the chicken is cool enough to handle, shred it. You can use a knife, a fork, or just pull it apart with your fingers and set it aside until you're ready to use it. Now let's make the beans. Drain and rinse the beans and set aside for a minute. On a small skillet on medium heat, add a little bit of vegetable oil and cook the chorizo for about 3 minutes or until it gets nice and brown and it's completely cooked. Make sure to break it down with your spoon. You don't want any big chunks in there. Add in the beans and season with a quarter of a teaspoon of salt and a quarter of a teaspoon of ground cumin. Stir together, taste the flavor and add any more salt if needed. Mix again and cook for about 3 minutes just to heat up the beans. Once the beans are heated through, mash them a little bit with your spoon, a fork, or with a masher. And that's it. Set them aside for a minute. Now let's make the potato filling. Bring 2 cups of water to a boil. Once it starts boiling, turn off the heat, add in the mashed potato mix. Stir well for about 1 minute or until the mixture becomes thick. Add in the cheese, stir together again, cover with a lid and let it stand for about 5 minutes before using it. And that's about it. Let's make some flautas. Heat up the tortillas in the microwave for about 40 seconds. If you use cold tortillas, they will probably break as you roll them, so make sure to heat them up a little bit. Grab a tortilla and add 1 or 2 tablespoons of the filling right in the middle. Then roll it as tight as you can, and that's about it. adding the filling in the middle of the tortilla, then roll it, and keep on doing this until you're done with all the flautas. I'm going to be using toothpicks to secure the flautas, just to make sure they won't roll open while frying them. I'm going to secure 2 or 3 flautas with a couple of toothpicks, but if you prefer, you can use a toothpick per flauta, it's up to you. Flautas are usually fried, but you can also bake them for a healthier version. So if you're going to bake them, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Spray the flautas with some cooking spray on all sides and bake them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 to 10 minutes or until nice and golden brown. To fry them, heat up about 2 cups of vegetable oil until it reaches a temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Then add in the flautas, a couple at a time. It depends on how big your skillet is. I'm going to be frying about 4 at a time. Fry them for about 2 minutes on each side or until golden brown on all sides. Then drain them on paper towels and keep on repeating these steps until you're done. And that's about it. Enjoy! I'm going to be serving my flautas with a very simple salad of shredded lettuce, red onions, and cherry tomatoes. I drizzle this with lime juice and season it with salt and ground black pepper. I will also add my favorite salsa to dip the flautas in. And that's about it. Enjoy! I really hope you like this video. To print this and some other delicious recipes, please don't forget to visit my blog. And don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.